I'm a big boy! A big boy who could have removed those dumb girls' brains no problem if I wanted to.
We're reacting to episode 2 of the Velma show. Let's get it.
Previously on Velma.
She has no brain!
Now when I try to solve a mystery, my guilt triggers a potentially heart-stopping hallucination.
I appreciate the reviews. The
You
extra,
just
you know,
said you were gonna do
the
to
review
me
from
what
the
you did to
previous
her.
episode.
I meant pay you to keep quiet. I'm innocent.
Oh God,
Yep,
Krista!
the disappointing ending.
She also has no brain!
What's more surprising? Fred Jones being arrested for murdering and removing the brains of Brenda Bright and Krista McCrae? Or that his delicate...
But he didn't, though. He didn't. We addressed this last episode. He didn't admit to anything. They didn't have any evidence. And he also openly said, like, the only thing he was going to do to Velma was just bribe her for staying quiet about his insecurity from last episode. So this is a wrongful arrest. I still don't understand this. So hopefully they address it.
The murders. Obviously, it's the murders.
It's not small, it's scared.
We all have secrets.
Ah, that was birthday gift.
Even the ones you least expect.
Ugh, this fucking town is just infested with the worst type of critters. Also, the BFF necklace, very cliche. Obviously, Velma has the other half of it, right? But they're no longer friends, so it's like broken, and that's such a... Ugh, so overused.
But as much as you try to hide who you really are...
Yep, there it is. See, she's got the other half. So predictable. There's a lot of different ways you could have done that better, but I digress.
Velma, have you seen that sweater vest I bought Sophie?
No?
Oh, shit, look at that. They addressed the outfit from last episode. I was wondering that myself. Like, did she buy that? Or did she knit it herself? Because it looked kind of wild. Sexy, but kind of wild. So, there goes one answer. She's eating, what did that say? Konigs? Go back? I said go back as if I'm talking to a imaginary person. Go back. I said it again. Just rewind.
Well, thanks for me.
Konigs cereal. Ah, that's my favorite. Absolutely delicious.
And according to the police, Jones would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for his
Say my
classmate,
name, say my name.
Herman Dorkley.
It's Velma Dorkley.
Possible Fred didn't do it.
Fred's a rich white guy with a tiny dong. He did it. Now, excuse me.
That's all the evidence that she has? That's so many levels of wrong. Oof. Very prejudiced, first of all. And sure, he might have a tiny dong, but that doesn't mean he's a murderer. Not all murderers have tiny dongs, maybe. I'm assuming. And not all tiny dongs have murderers. No, not all tiny dong people have murderers. That's going to be upsetting. Like, I can understand being a white, basic person. If I was to watching something like this, and she said something like that, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm white. I've got a tiny dong. She's talking about me. So I can kind of, like, a line like that, I can understand where the hate is coming from for this show. They shouldn't have included that. Unless they're trying to paint this as a very clear and obvious flaw that this interpretation of Velma has, they shouldn't have said that at all. That was very wild. Pushing boundaries, Velma. Shame on you.
You didn't mention Fred had a tiny dong.
Oh yeah, real baby carrot. And I'm gonna ride it all the way to victory.
Huh?
That's gay. But gay is good.
All our classmates are idiots or sheep, so let's assume they're high.
That's another thing I addressed in the last episode. They were high. They were high as fuck. And I noticed because their eyes were so red. And obviously they're red here too. So spot on me. I should be the detective in this goddamn show.
And if I ever even think about getting into 420 culture, or especially 420 related humor, kill me.
And here goes this fucking jackass. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of him pushing his anti-drug agenda. It's an agenda, honestly. It's like, why do they keep having him repeat that? We get it.
You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons. Now, have you seen Daphne?
Hey, now. Stop it. Again, that's another one of those lines where if I'm watching this, and let's say I was really up in arms with 420, like, oh yeah, blaze it, baby. And I'm hearing my main character say something like that, I would probably not like this show. I would find disdain for this show. They're kind of talking down on its viewers. I don't really like that. And it's not funny. If it was funny, that's a little different, but it's not funny. Dude's just on the floor eating cake. I ate cake once, like a whole cake. You can find it in the video up here. Up here. But obviously this is the works of someone that is chronically high. No pun intended. I wasn't high when I ate that cake, by the way.
I need a favor. I need you to get me my mom's cold case file.
Why would I do that? We're not friends anymore. We're nemesises.
Nemesis.
That's why. I'll give you the file.
I love your shit. Did you see that dumpster?
For $500.
$500? That's like $1 million.
$500 or nothing.
Now, first thing.
Random frisbee? That kind of feels like what this show is. Just a random frisbee thrown at your head from the abyss.
And if you blow this, my family will bring the full weight of Jones Gentleman's accessories and Jones Gentleman's accessories for women down on your head.
Okay, well, the case won't be easy.
Of course it will.
Why is he... Is that a grape soda can? Go back. It's a purple can. What do you think? It's a purple and green. Is that grape soda? Could it possibly be? Could this show have stooped so low as to represent the black lawyer drinking such an abominable drink? Could it be? Could it be so?
Okay, well, the case won't be easy.
Of course it will. I'm innocent. The only reason people think I removed those girls' brains is because I basically confessed and have well-documented anger issues. I mean, what does that even mean? Hey, am I on a hunger strike? Where the hell are my pancakes?
I mean, the world sees Fred Jones, teen sociopath. So instead, let's show
It shows that Amon drew that picture.
them Fred Jones.
And Amon also drew that. He's pretty good at drawing pictures.
Innocent little boy. It can't miss, right?
Embarrassing. He is the future's.
I know that voice. He's got a very popular voice.
Brings you to Casa del Norville Rogers, Blythe Rogers, and me, his father, Lamont Rogers. Here for a Rogering, as we might say.
Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. No ulterior motive whatsoever. Hey, that's a nice vase. Is that worth $500?
Daphne's moms are here because they think we have a Candyman problem at school.
Candyman, if you didn't remember from the last episode, it's just slang for like a drug dealer. That's it.
Undercover as high school students to find them.
And that's the 411, home skillet.
Words.
Candyman?
That was so abominably cringe. They were trying to be ironic, but it goes beyond that. Like, it goes deeper than that. I feel like crying a little bit right now. I don't know if I can finish this episode. Also, if I was to make a detective theory, I would say the Candyman is Daphne.
What's going on, guys? So today on Norville Snacks, our world tour continues east as we say ni hao to Beijing-style shrimp chef. Not while I'm live. I can't get banned for your thoughts on South Asian desserts again.
I'm so sorry, but this is important. Daphne wants 500...
Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched this video up here, Velma's not black. I mistook her for black. So did most of the internet, because obviously she looks black. Like, how could you, what else could she be? But she's actually South Asian American, based on the voice actor, who's also South Asian American. So, fun fact, she's not black, but Norville is black. So, just keep that in mind.
My mom's birthday is coming up, and this year she just wants cash. Otherwise, you know I'd give it to you.
I know, it's okay. Like the dessert court...
I hear you, Scrappy79. What the fuck is going on? And also Hex Girls fan. Hex Girls. The three, you know what the Hex Girls are. If you don't, get out of this video right now.
Just forget it.
Unsubbed. God damn. What did Velma do to deserve that?
In teen movies, whenever a girl needs money, a guy sells something and then blackmails the girl into dating him for it. Problematic, but effective.
You don't have to be self-aware that much. Like, Jesus. Every other second, they're just referencing how if this were a TV show, or if this were a cartoon, or if this were a teen drama, we understand it. They're just doing this to mask their cliches. Understandable. But just do the cliches. No one's going to care if you do cliches as long as you do it in an original way. Like, if you don't just copy and paste something, or you don't do something that's cringe and overdone like you already did with the damn lesbian cops dabbing and trying to be hip. Ugh, I can't even say that without thinking about the sweet release of demise.
I was thinking you could come work for me.
Doing what? And is the office culture cool? Like, are there snacks?
She's the Candyman.
You're the Candyman?
I called it. I should be the star in this show. I would have found the killer of Brenda and the other girl. And also I would have found out Daphne is the candy girl.
Daphne, why would you deal drugs? You're beautiful and popular. Being a bad girl too just muddles your brand.
They got a random bra just hanging from God knows what in the back.
According to TV, it's morally okay to deal drugs if your life is just kinda crappy. Like, your kid's sick, you're a widow with a mortgage, you have to live on a lake in Missouri.
They just referenced a bunch of TV shows, one of which I know is Breaking Bad, but the others I'm not too sure.
They're all white people, Daphne. Minorities.
Alright, hang on. Let me start from the beginning because she's about to go on a woke rant, and I wanna fully embrace and inhale this travesty.
According to TV, it's morally okay to deal drugs if your life is just kinda crappy. Like, your kid's sick, you're a widow with a mortgage, you have to live on a lake in Missouri.
Those are all white people, Daphne. Minorities on TV can only deal drugs to escape poverty. This is about you trying to run with your fancy rich crowd.
Alright, yeah, I knew it was as bad as I thought. So, just as a reminder, Daphne is not white. She is, she's Asian. I don't know what specifically, they didn't mention like what, but she's Asian. So the white jokes are not referencing to her. Okay, and then again, Velma is South Asian American. So they're both Asians.
I spit truth without a filter, like every comedian before #MeToo.
Look.
Because if you don't give me that file, I'll tell your police officer moms their perfect daughter is... Ah!
You wouldn't dare.
That's sexy. I can see how a lot of people might be a little upset about the Me Too. Again, it just goes back to the previous episode when I was talking about how every goddamn thing just references social media or Twitter or hashtags and bullshit like that. I don't really want to go deep into that because then you gotta start going into politics, and politics are very boring. I don't want you to be bored. So let's just keep going.
Yeah, no, it was a dumb idea. So, what are we selling?
Oh, it's just the usual. Zoinks, Jeepers, Mystery Machine.
Velma definitely has the hots for Daphne, okay? Let's just put that into the air now. 100% has the hots for Daphne. I don't know if it's mutual.
Of course. Ganja.
Only $80? But I need 500 to get a girl to date me.
Hilarious, but no.
Hey, it's Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Let's see. So we have some guy in a wanted picture. I don't know who that is. Maybe he'll come up later. Random smuck, if you will. Oh, there it is. So you're telling me if I called that number right now, I'm not really calling a number. It's a fucking mouse. Because obviously I'm recording from my phone. So what am I going to dial? What is with that? There it is again. There's that random bra. Is that like an inside joke?
But no.
Damn it. I can't rewind at a reasonable pace. It's like either too far or too not far enough. There goes a random bra again. On the top of the... How is that possible? Is there a random hanging bra in every episode? That's pretty cool. I would 100% try and find every one of those. By the way, I did find out it's actually 10 episodes. So this is episode 2. 8 more after this. We're going to have a good time, I promise.
Dummy, this is a disguise. Because what we're doing is illegal.
Drugs here! Get your drugs here!
Hark!
Narc. White girl with too much money. White girl with too much money.
You don't know.
Ugh. I don't really care about the method, the morals rather, of the jokes. I just care whether or not they're funny. And it's just not funny. The first time she said it, I thought to myself, not funny, but keep moving on. But then when she repeated it a second time, I thought, wow, death. I need death now.
Yeah, go. I don't care. Enjoy your slow descent into organic farming, losers. Wait, I'm judgy? You would say something like that.
You want your mom's cold case file, right?
Yes. Fine, I'll try.
I'm glad that they acknowledge how judgy she is. It's not played up as a positive trait. I like that, okay? You can have the worst character in the world in your show who says all of these bad things and does all of these terrible things. But unless the show paints those things as a negative, that's a bad character because everyone that's watching is going to think, oh, this person is terrible, but the show doesn't think so. So I guess she's not terrible. Velma is definitely very judgy and terrible so far. So let's see how often they keep acknowledging it. And let's see if she changes. Who knows?
You want to get swole? Try Zoinks. You'll be bouncing them big old man boobs faster than...
Zoinks. That's the name of the liquid, the anonymous liquid she's selling. That's great.
You can say, who is this for?
Yeah, we like the sound of that. What'll it cost?
No.
Okay, you know what? That was pretty slick. She said, who is this for? That's a meta joke on some of the people that comment on shows like this, which is a lot. They say, who are the audiences for this show? Like, is it for teens? Is it for kids? Is it for woke liberals on Twitter? That was interesting. I didn't see that coming. It caught me off guard. I give that a thumbs up. Okay, that's a good one. Keep it going.
Jeepers raises your dopamine levels, so it will definitely help you memorize your line.
I love how all of these drugs are based off of their catchphrases. Jeepers, Zoinks. What else is there? I guess Ruby Dooby Doo is one. Maybe there's a drug. I would try Ruby Dooby Doo, honestly. 100% I would. It would probably change my life trying some Ruby Dooby Doo.
Will I sell you a kidney to get the $500 I need to make Velma date me? I mean, I'd be a fool not to at this point, right?
Justice for Brenda and Krista, which are the two women that were killed last episode. Lock her up, but instead of her, this time we mean him. Could that be because this sign was made when they thought Daphne was the killer? Is that the joke? I don't understand. It's too meta for my tiny brain.
How could you risk your career and entire livelihood on the most unlikable defendant since that chimpanzee who ate a woman's face?
Because what you see is...
That's funny as hell that they referenced that because I just got finished watching Up, which is a great, amazing movie. Definitely recommend. And they reference the monkey that ate that woman's face. Huge story. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll post a link in the description to the full story. But basically, it was a television recording where there was a chimpanzee that mauled this woman's face. And since then, they made rules to no longer allow monkeys and chimps and chimpanzees on television. Very interesting stuff.
Hello, friends. My name is Fred.
Oh, no.
What's yours?
Wow, don't I feel like an asshole? No way this scrumptious muffin removed those girls' brains.
Stop! Nope.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate that. His eyelash fell into a form that made him look like Hitler. These are genuinely good jokes. I like that. Just take away some of the words of the joke, and you got good stuff here.
Oh, God! He looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
Come on.
See, now you ruined the joke. That would have been so much funnier if you just didn't say or reference it at all. Obviously, he's Hitler. Like, you made the eyelash fall into a way to where he looked like Hitler. All you had to do was have him do the fucking... Am I allowed to do that on YouTube? I'm not going to risk it. All you had to do is have him do his arm thing like Hitler and then joke complete. You didn't have to say it. You ruined it, man. You boiled it. You soiled it. You took it. You balled it up. you shit on it, and you bitches.
I literally had to take 5 jeepers not to strangle you. Whoa. Okay, since you know so much, why am I selling drugs?
Easy. You're looking to rebel against your overprotective parents, but don't have the balls to get pregnant.
Wrong! I'm saving money to hire a private
I wonder what the C stands for on her hat. Is it cringe?
investigator to find my biological family. Yeah, unexpected twist.
Freeze! Person in baseball hat putting drugs in my daughter's locker and other Oompa Loompa person. We know you're the candy man.
What's happening? Oh, this might be copyrighted music, so I might have to mute this section of it.
Nothing gonna stop me. I'm back in the cut.
Give me the money. You wish, guy from that wanted poster all over town.
I like that. Okay. I can tell you right now, we are 15 minutes in. We've got 9 minutes remaining. The jokes in this episode are a lot better. They're hitting a lot more than episode 1. They're not perfect. I see a significant quality increase. I'll tell you that much.
All right, don't make me come in the bathroom. I'm a thief, not a perv.
Nothing can stop me from buying Velma's love! Oh, that might. Wait, you stoners watch Norville Snacks? Damn it! This is exactly what happened to my vlog about Lil Wayne.
I got nothing to say here.
Where is that candy man?
I'm home and want to adopt a sick cat. Where are you?
A cat needs our love! Out of our way!
That's how you get any lesbian's attention, I guess. Just tell them you got a cat.
A lot of help. Oh, sorry. I was just wiping some garbage slime off your cheek.
They're really pushing this ship here.
Wait, am I enjoying hanging out with you again? Or is it the high of moderate exercise?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not the shallow monster you think I've become.
It's probably the Ruby Dooby Doo that she definitely took.
Maybe you judge people so harshly because it's easier to feel right from afar than risk getting close and being wrong.
Woo! That hit a lot of people straight in the feels. I know like infinity number of people that are like that. Just judgy and nasty towards people that they don't understand or don't want to understand. Criticize every single thing they possibly can as being lesser than themselves out of very shallow reasons and a very shallow worldview. If that is you, if Velma is you, you need to fix yourself. Instead of ignoring it and painting those negative, nasty-ass traits as a positive thing, they're openly saying that it's just not something you want to be. That's good.
That's him, the guy in the beanie.
A beanie? It's 90 degrees out. And I'm not supposed to assume he's hiding a bald spot?
No.
Hey, I'm not hiding a bald spot. All right. This show just happens to make fun of everybody. All right. I don't have a bald spot. I just like wearing this hat. Okay. You see all of this hair? You think I'm bald under here? Get real. Let's just keep moving.
Drugs here. Get your first shot. Drugs here.
Hey, do you have anything?
That's her dad, isn't it? Aman. What a shame.
That can make me feel better about having ruined my life.
Wait, Dad?
Velma? What do you possibly need drug dealing money for? I already buy you all
the pictures in the back, that's what I'm looking at. God, move this. Everything tastes better with wine. Ah, very cheeky. Eat a little, drink a lot. I feel like these are the mistress's signs. Like she bought these things straight out of a J.C. Penney. So typical. And white. Did I mention very white? Very white thing to have.
You help me prove Fred's innocent.
What? Are you crazy? Finding Fred innocent would require me to admit I'd incorrectly prejudged someone.
Yes, keep it rolling with the self-awareness. This is great, okay? This show actually, you know, it's not as woke as you would think at first. Yeah, let me just look at all of the evidence that I don't have.
Let's regroup after lunch. Cuddies.
Holy crap, you are innocent.
He is?
If I want Velma to like me now, I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Bet a friend I can make her fancy.
Ah, that's how we got together.
That doesn't work, guys. Don't buy into it. Women don't care about that shit. You know what women care about? They care about money and cars and houses. That's it.
My own daughter, Velma Dinkley.
Velma, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
So help me, Shonda Rhimes, I do.
Now, Velma,
I don't understand that reference.
Unfortunately, I was wrong about Fred. The way it's possible I might have been wrong about other people.
She's taken accountability for her misconceived judgments. I would never have believed this day to come. This is episode 2 of 10. And this is already in our faces. I 100% love this right now. This is great. Now, what would ruin this whole thing is if at the end of the episode, she just goes back on all of this. And you know what? I can kind of see that coming. Not even gonna lie to you. I can kind of see that happening. I really hope it doesn't. That would just ruin this entire episode. But for some reason, why do I feel like that is gonna happen? Let's see.
Fred Jones did not kill those 2 girls. Fred.
I mean, I could have told you that, and I did tell you that last episode. There was literally zero evidence outside of, well, he's white, he has anger issues, and he's rich, and he's white. Did I mention that he's white?
I mean, Fred literally can't feed himself.
That's not true.
Show us.
In his defense, that steak is so rubbery. That'd be crazy if he actually ends up starting to kill people because they made fun of him not being able to kill people. That'd be an interesting twist.
That's not true! I'm a big boy! A big boy who could have removed those dumb girls' brains no problem if I wanted to.
Hear, hear! Guilty.
Wait, so he's really found guilty now? Just off of that display in court? That's not how it works. Just so you know.
Wait, did you realize I stole all your zoinks? Please don't kill me.
No, you're good. I mean, return it or I'll hurt you very badly. But I saw you on TV and brought you this.
Well, I think I'm fine. Norville helped me get over them in the last episode
That was
of
gross.
my hallucinations.
They can actually write good jokes. See, that was a good joke. That was a meta joke. Basically, I hate explaining jokes, but basically, she said, Norville helped me get rid of my hallucinations in the last episode of my hallucinations. It's a double entendre joke. For those people with very small brains, she's breaking the fourth wall by referencing the last episode, but also she's not, because episode can be taken as an attack of hallucinations. These are good, well-written little punchlines that they can... Obviously, they have the potential to write good jokes. Just focus more on that and not on trying to send a message.
It's a clue. The last place my mom's cell phone pinged the night she went missing was at Fred's house. Damn it! I knew that jerk was guilty.
Too bad you never know for sure.
Ah! I was wrong again! I'm hallucinating! Help! Try to make me laugh!
Okay, I don't know any jokes, but my mom's loved my impression of my Aunt Cindy.
I'm sad my husband died.
Isn't it kind of strange the ghost thing kind of looks like her mom? Actually, it definitely looks like her mom. Is that a clue somewhere?
Great. Now even just being myself won't work.
That was infinitely better than episode 1. Infinitely better. That kind of raised my hopes a little bit, and now my faith in this show and in living and going on is restored just a little bit. No after credits scene, right? It's just like these credits. Yeah, okay. What a shame. I really do like after credit scenes, but Not really much to talk about here. I think everything was pretty much cut and dry. They figured out, obviously, like I knew from the beginning, Fred didn't do it. Anyone with a half a brain watching episode 1 would have told you Fred didn't do it. So I'm glad that's resolved. But it kind of looks like he might end up killing now, which is funny. Overall, the jokes hit a lot better than last episode. I'll give this episode, honestly, a 6.5 out of 10. It was a very big improvement. I like that. I hope it keeps going on this trail. If not, just keep evolving and becoming a better show. So, great. Excellent. Next.